What's up, guys? It's Heath Parker, aka Titanium Muck, and we realized here at Southern Tomfoolery that, though it's pretty apparent that we're from the American South, we hadn't been very specific about where and what unique flavor that where would provide. I'd like to thank Paul Alexander for bringing that fact to our attention. If you're out there, Paul, we really appreciate you. Okay, so Emily and Josh are currently based out of Jackson, Mississippi. Adam is based out of the Big Easy itself, New Orleans, Louisiana, and Zach, John, and I live in the Hattiesburg area. I think it's fair to say that Southern Tomfoolery began in Hattiesburg, Mississippi, which is about an hour and a half drive from New Orleans and about a 2-hour drive from the Mississippi state capital, Jackson. I kind of think of this region as part of the New Orleans-influenced South. Look, there's no way getting around it. New Orleans is a cultural icon. It's home to an incredibly diverse population, which has in turn created an incredibly unique culture. As one of the great musical hubs of the world, it's home to brass bands, funk, blues, prog, jam bands, the list goes on. It's a rough city, but also one of the most fun and giving cities anywhere in the U.S. It is, in my opinion, the unsung art mecca of America, and it constantly influences all areas around it. And we haven't even gotten to the food. Gumbo, jambalaya, crawfish, etouffee, red beans and rice, beignets. Oh my god, the food is so good in New Orleans. Hattiesburg and Jackson, however, are basically hubs between lots of other cities in the South. Now, I'm not trying to downplay Hattiesburg or Jackson. They both have their own personalities and charm. However, in both cases, New Orleans has had enormous influence on these Mississippi cities. And because of that influence, this region in Mississippi is unique to the rest of the South. They celebrate Mardi Gras, the music, the food, the culture of New Orleans. That said, I just wanted to provide a little insight as to the flavors of the South that Southern Tomfoolery simmered in. And to be honest, those flavors are heavily rooted in New Orleans, via Hattiesburg. I'd also like to thank everyone who's engaged with us on Twitter. Because of you guys, we hit 100 followers and decided to have a little giveaway contest. So, thanks for having a drink with us, and thanks to @DannyYogani on Twitter for providing the dice bag for the giveaway. As always, feel free to email us your thoughts and questions at southerntomfoolerypodcast@gmail.com. Anyway, let's get to why you're really here. Episode 9, Hit Me With Your Best Bot.
Hey guys,
Hey.
going on?
Yo.
Did you guys survive the weather?
Yeah. Technically, yes.
Yeah.
I'm playing from the basement right now.
Yeah, I'm in my fallout shelter, but that's okay. I built this thing for a reason. I wanted to use it sometime.
Doomsday
Well,
preppers.
I'm glad that you had the foresight to make a shelter that allowed you to still record a podcast.
Of course.
Well, if you don't have internet
Yeah, you gotta
access
have
in your
internet
freaking
access,
fallout
come on.
shelter, what are you even doing with your
What
life?
are you doing?
Why
This
even?
is 2019.
This is
why-
2019, baby. Come on. Get with
Why
it.
even shelter?
Look,
You know?
Yeah, right.
Like, look, what even is weather, man?
Get the fuck back
Yeah,
in your room.
a couple rough storms blasting across the South today, huh?
Yeah,
Yeah, I was
absolutely.
hanging out in my closet with my cat, and she was purring
Just
like a
normal
little
day?
chainsaw. She could not have
Yeah.
been happier.
Yeah, this is a normal day for Josh. A day in the life
Yeah.
of Josh, just hanging out with his cat in a small space.
In the
It
closet.
wasn't as fun for me. The 2 dogs and the 2 cats in the bathtub. They didn't love that as much. They
They're like,
were
Yeah,
what's
bigger-
going on? What are we doing?
like,
in
what
here?
is it? The dogs
Why
hate
you
the
put pillows
bathtub
in here?
anyway, so yeah. Super confused.
I played Civ 6. Like,
Actually, to be
You're like-
honest, for
You're
the
like,
most
if I'm
part,
gonna go down from like a weather disaster, I'm gonna do it in my Civ game.
Yeah, of course, man.
Yeah,
One more turn.
absolutely.
Shit's real.
I've got to take the show Shone to world domination.
What year you at, dog?
2010,
2010.
I think.
World domination. Yeah.
Shoshone Indians. It's going to happen.
No, they don't have those.
Oh, they don't? Oh.
I'm American.
Teddy Roosevelt
Okay.
2010.
You're not playing the Azlanti in Civ 6 or Civ Beyond Earth?
I mean, if I could,
They probably
We're
would.
trying to get us on track, Adam. We don't want to be on track.
That's fair.
We want to have off-topic bants.
That's
Let's
fine.
derail this train. Woo.
Let's go ahead and talk about every single civilization possibility in
Okay,
all
let's do
what
that,
bonuses can you
Okay,
get? I
let's
really
go.
want to
Welcome
min-max
to
my next
episode
game.
9.
that is like realistically a conversation I am more than happy.
Yeah.
Uh,
Well,
I'll-
I'm glad
I'll
you
see
guys
y'all later.
tuned in.
I ain't
This,
about that.
Same. I've never played them.
Hope you enjoy this week's podcast, everyone.
Next week is Civilization 6 strategy.
Right now, we're just going to talk about all of the races, then we'll talk about the strategies. We're actually pivoting this podcast. That's what they call
Pivot.
a pivot.
The
in
old,
the
the old
biz.
Kansas City shuffle, you know what I'm saying?
We get you in there with the real play of Starfinder
and
and
then,
bait and switch for the Civilization podcast.
Make sure to
Man,
hit
we're
up
going to be
Pete's
drawing
Twitch
so many
channel.
crowds.
Bruh, that should be my next nation.
I believe in you.
Okay,
Well, can we talk
will
about-
allow you to get us on topic.
Yeah, can we
now.
talk about Azlanti civilization?
I feel like you've been
I
wanting to talk
reckon.
about the Azlanti.
Well, I want you guys to talk about the Azlanti.
Okay, they're space Nazis.
You nailed it. You
Space
nailed
Got
it.
him.
Space Nazis.
Yeah, okay. So let's kind of recap real quick. What's the last thing you guys remember?
We
Because I don't
killed
remember any of it.
we killed Severus and Snape, and
Saved old
we,
Jelly Pants.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Jellic
Oh, wait, let me
safe.
pause you right there. Look, guys, there's a whole religion that worships Severus Snape. We're not going to get into it, but I swear, look it
Wait,
up.
really?
That shit's real. Yes.
I don't. I don't want to know that. I don't want to know that.
Yeah,
That's like one of the cringiest.
I know, I
corners of
just
the
ruined
internet.
all of your
It's
days.
like worse than J.K. Rowling's tweets about her.
Yeah.
Right. It's-
Like rewriting the
doesn't
whole
work.
thing.
Just
Hey,
Sure.
man, they're shitting on the floor. Read about it.
All right, do the Azlanti have
Oh, I think you met one.
Fucking
fair.
shit wizard.
Oh, but no, yeah. Mike was smashing faces and Ziva was cutting off penises.
Yep.
That's what
That's
happened.
right.
Yeah, we're tiptoeing the chaotic line, aren't we?
I think you guys are definitely fully in the
Oh.
chaotic as a group, you know.
Ziva's always been chaotic.
But, I mean, the Azlanti bring it out of you earlier. Oren unloaded a clip into one. It's like these guys bring out the rage. You know, they're terrible, terrible human beings, even though they think they're the best human beings.
Just like Nazis.
Nazis.
right.
But I think what's important is you guys saved Jellic from certain death at a public execution.
But we also caused a massive shutdown at the garrison. So
Well, it just got the defenses.
Whatever,
raised.
save the life.
Yeah, I mean, I would say that they're more like ready.
I'm
They're
thinking
mobilizing.
I'm thinking that there's going to be some sort of like hacking check that one of these fancy hacker men can
Hackerman.
do. Maybe.
Hackerman.
Yeah, that's my
Hackerman.
archetype. Hacker man.
Hackerman. Hackerman.
Well,
Nintendo Power Glove.
Exactly.
I
It's
use
so
that.
Except I hack magic.
let's get the party back at Abretta's workshop.
Yeah, so we need to like bounce. I mean, that's like what needs to. We need to like frantically leave the scene of this double homicide that we just committed.
Yeah, Abretta has kind of told everybody, like, disperse, go back in, like, yes, this was a big victory, but we can't be caught out here. And so everybody kind of goes back. But you do see that the garrison has kind of, it looks like they've bunkered in. Because you've made a pretty big dent in their force. So what's left is going to probably be in there holding the garrison. But you guys need to get back to Abretta's workshop so you can kind of discuss what you've accomplished mission-wise, what still needs to be done, and maybe see if you want to discuss a plan of attack on the garrison. Also, there's a couple other resistance members that might be interested in talking to you, but time is of the essence because, you know, the longer we wait, the more time there is for reinforcements to arrive, right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
So we boogie on
So-
Reggae Woman
Yeah.
back to Abretta's.
Well, so I kind of imagine, like, probably Zeno had to pull Mike off of this corpse he's just beaten to death, or he wouldn't even have noticed our retreat.
Oh yeah, definitely. I'm definitely pulling you off.
Being the good friend
Yeah,
that
absolutely.
you are.
I mean, and I'm seeing me and Fel. I think are pretty much the only ones that have kind of remained calm in this situation.
Yeah, so far.
I mean, a little bit, yeah.
Yeah, a little bit more reserved, aren't we?
To be fair,
perfectly calm. What are you talking about?
to be fair,
I'm calm. with
Ziva
you.
was fairly calm while she was slicing off this guy's member. But before we, jet, I loot the bodies.
Okay, let's see. Let's see what they have. Because these are senior cadets, so they have...
You'll turn to page 176. Your textbooks.
Table 12.7.
Right, you guys
I know
all
we
bought...
got those whips.
You guys
but-
all bought the adventure path, right? And read through the whole thing.
Yeah. Was that
yeah.
not supposed?
Yes.
I have
Okay,
flashcards.
I
We
mean,
don't
everything
like
I'm looking at is
surprise.
scripted right now. So.
Okay, so they don't have a
Little peek
lot.
behind a curtain.
They have troop ceremonial plate. They have the tack lashes, survival knives, a tactical semi-auto pistol with 9 small arm rounds each.
I mean,
It's
I
not
just
a
want the
lot.
whip.
nothing I'm trying to get.
Mm-mm.
All right, you want to take a tack lash?
I mean, Ziva having
Yes.
a tacklash makes sense.
Ziva needs
Yeah.
a tack lash.
I
If she can
want-
wield it, I don't know what kind of weapon that is.
I want both of them so that I can do like some wicked shit, but I don't think I have that kind of proficiency.
I don't think you do either. I think that's pretty advanced. Like, you're gonna take some feats, be level 8 or something for that.
It's fun to pretend.
All right, so you grab one, put one in your inventory, and then
We'll sort it later.
What was what kind of pistol was it?
semi-auto.
Oh, okay. That's what,
Yeah,
that's what
kinetic,
I already
yeah.
have.
It's a space clock.
Am
Yep.
I still shaking, Adam?
No,
Okay.
you're not.
You beat it out of
Yeah.
him.
Yeah, you
Adam.
worked it out. Okay, so Emily, you got a tack lash all locked and loaded in your inventory?
Yes. This is
Very
exciting,
good.
y'all.
We're doing loot. I love that the madam has a spiked whip. It's so great.
The minute that she mentioned it, Corsica, I was like, oh, I'm going to get that.
I get that. You could get the other one and take it to Corsica.
Yeah, I do that.
I'll
With-
give myself a +2
Yeah.
inspiration.
Well, I mean,
It
like,
No.
works that way.
No, no.
Write in, tell us, fans, what you think. Should I be able to give myself inspirations? My
Everyone
vote,
knows.
yes.
Everyone knows you can't.
you don't get a
But
vote,
just-
Adam.
We
but
have
just
to
understand,
decide
the
that.
majority of us will outvote it and ignore your request, fans.
Yeah, it's veto.
They're like, oh, I never got that letter. Oh, damn.
Oh, I got it. I just said no.
I don't check the email.
Oh man, those comments disappeared. Darn it.
Shame.
Okay, so you get the bodies and then you haul back to Abretta's. Jellic is there with you, of course, kind of feeling it for sure. I mean, he's stable and everything, but he almost died.
Not like the good kind of feeling it.
Not the good, not the kind that like Weldy likes.
Well, hey, at least he's feeling something though.
At least he's feeling something. Okay, that's bleak, but sure.
Better than being dead.
Yeah.
I was going to
That's
say
true.
he's not.
Now he can go back to being
Indeed.
useless.
Oh. We have found that he is a very good distraction.
And he can cook
Not
one day a week.
useless. Yeah, one day a week.
All right, so you guys get back there. Abretta's there. Jellic is there. And you see a Lushinta there that you haven't seen before. She kind of comes with you into the meeting area. So, of course, Abretta and Jellic sit on the couch with Abretta's got her arm around Jellic, kind of wiping his forehead with a damp cloth. And she's just looking at y'all, being like, thank y'all so much. You saved my Jellic. And Jellic's like, thank you. I tried to distract him. You guys inspired me to try to be something more, to try to help this resistance. And,
Yeah, that's real cute, but don't get yourself killed.
Angelic, talk to us. Let us know what you're doing. Don't just go running off and get yourself killed. Like, that's foolish. You're not going to be any good to anybody dead. I know, Oren, but look. Okay, just okay.
Okay.
You're more effective when you're not caught.
Yes, I understand, but I did find out some information that I think you might could use. While I was doing my scouting, I noticed that whenever the cadets came and went from the garrison, the doors would just open as they approached. But I saw one of the cadets remove her helmet before entering the garrison, as though she was maybe going off duty or something, but the door didn't open for her. She looked at her helmet, tapped it a few times, and then put it back on, and the door then opened up for her. I'm not sure what that means, but I suspect that the garrison doors are keyed to open for anyone wearing Azlanti armor. But I was caught before I could
So
confirm
Emily,
this theory.
sorry, Emily just wants to interject here and say, did I not say that we should take the armor like umpteen
You were gonna say
episodes
that.
ago? So just put it out there. Having an
It's
extra,
on record now.
having
It's,
an extra outfit always comes in handy.
If only the captain hadn't made the decision not to take it.
Ooh. Oh.
A burn.
Cheers.
I'm gonna send Jellic out to go get the armor from those dead guys.
You won't make it.
With his 1 HP.
Yeah.
You want to be part of the resistance? Resist the bullet.
The Lashunta says, "Well, I see that your manners aren't nearly as good as your tactics. Hello, my name is Goraya."
Alright, hold on. I got a new live drop for this.
Oh god.
Oh boy.
God.
Get ready for a long introduction. A long introduction from Ziva.
Wow.
All
wow.
right, nice job.
Wow.
Bravo.
So what describe this Lashunta. What's her vibe?
She wears spectacles. She's tall and lean. Beautiful like most Lashuntas are, though a little aged. She looks very confident, but in some very nice poise, and she kind of looks you up and down, Zuva, and says, "Well, you must be the captain that Debretta has spoke of."
Yes, indeed. I apologize for our rudeness. We are, as you can see, a bit put out after our recent encounter. I am Nariko Zivarajni, Madam of the Pools of Paradise, but please, call me Ziva.
And that's why we have a drop.
Mm-hmm.
She says, "Well, you can just call me..." This name fucks me up so bad.
Well, then make one up.
Gorea. But you can just call me Ray. How
I
about
like
that?
Ray. Ray it
you can
is.
just call me Ray. And Ziva, it is a pleasure to meet you. I am the project manager and mediator for this beautiful colony that has been taken over by these horrible Azlanti. I must say thank you for everything that you have done so far. I only wish that my sister and my nieces and nephews were here, or if I even knew if they were here, alive to know of this information.
I'm sorry. Your family.
This sounds like a side quest.
Sounds like a side quest. Are they? I'm sorry. Do we know them? Are they someone that we know? Is this?
Well, I can't imagine that you would have met them. They're off in one of the mining sites in the mountains.
The mining
But I
sites.
haven't heard from them, except that I heard that they suffered an unfortunate accident. Madeline was supposed to get me the report if they were okay, but...
Ziva
the
pulls out
Azlanti
the
came.
data pad. And shows her the thing. Or no, not the data pad, my bad. The report. The paper report. Oh, you mean this one?
What is that, my dear? Where did you find this?
We have Airways, but it was found in Madeline's home, I guess you will say. His crate, and she just kind of sort of motions around like
Look at
crate.
She looks at it, and you just see like all her poise kind of fall for a second as relief just falls over her face. They're alive. I had steeled myself for the worst. Thank you so much for this information. We haven't been able to communicate to any of the off-sites since the Azlanti came. They have been jamming our communications, and this is just such a relief. Thank you, Ziva.
Of course, was not me alone. It's of my crew, and we will take our side quest reward now. Thank you.
Yeah, everybody take 25 XP.
Oh, cool.
nice. We actually got
I was
it.
fucking about. That's cool.
And she says, "It is unfortunate that you didn't come speak to me earlier. I heard that you have taken care of our water problem, yes?"
Yes.
Yeah, we did.
Well, I guess it's a moot point now, but you know that I live right near there, and as I was passing by, I noticed the water acting strange, which I'm sure you must have noticed while you were there, but I heard singing in Aquin, which is a very strange thing to hear from a pool of water.
Yeah, it was a water elemental.
That makes sense.
They were using it to stop the flow of water to the colonists.
Well, I hope none of you suffered too much pain during that.
Nah, that thing was easy.
Well, that's good. I could have helped you talk to it, but it seems like that was unnecessary in the long run. I wish I had more to offer, but that is but what little information I have.
Do you have any weapons?
You got any grenades?
Just my mind and my tongue,
Damn it.
my dear.
Oh. Ziva kind of tilts her head.
A fellow woman of culture, I
Yes,
see.
Indeed.
You could almost say I'm another Lashunta envoy.
I could almost
You
say
could almost
that you
say.
accused us of being rude, but then didn't let us introduce ourselves.
Oh, well, that is a fair point. Please, let me backtrack. I was a bit overwhelmed by the news. Everybody, tell me, let us introduce ourselves for me.
All right.
Orin just grunts his name. Orin Vance.
Yes, very nice to meet you, Orin.
Likewise.
He very not forcefully, but enthusiastically shakes her hands like Titanium Mike.
She you see her whole body shake a little bit as you're shaking it, but she stands tall and holds her ground and says, Titanium Mike the boxer.
You got that right.
What a pleasure it is to have such fame and strength in my presence. Welcome to Madeline.
He loves her now.
And Fell's like, yeah, I'm Fell, as he's talking to her. His skin ripples into a couple different colors and shades.
Fella now.
Yeah.
You must be the mechanic that Sedanis spoke so highly of.
Did she? I mean, she has reason to.
Well,
elbow
see-
fell look at you, big guy.
I see that humility doesn't necessarily run through Verthani blood, but your intelligence and your craftiness with reinventing the wheel, so to speak, does, yes?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, that's kind of what I do.
Yes, I've heard. And
Zeno approaches, and says, "My name is Xenophanes 5, and science officer of the Epoch Tracer. And I heard you mention about a jamming frequency before. Is that jamming frequency anywhere nearby? Can we perhaps help with that?"
I imagine it's probably coming somewhere from the garrison.
Well, fortunate enough.
We should
That's
add
our
that
next
to our
plan.
objectives.
The garrison?
No,
or like
the jamming signal while at the garrison.
Specifically-
Side quest added. Side quest being tracked.
Yeah.
Specifically, the jammer. Specifically.
Yeah, specifically the jammer. Abretta stands up and she says, well, there's one more of us that you haven't met yet, and maybe you could go see him. It's up to you. He's over in what we call the stables, although there's no actual livestock there. It's where we keep some of our vehicles. Ludvar Kresk, he's a human. He doesn't talk much, and you see why when you meet him, but we didn't want to risk getting everybody here in one room. So, and I don't think that you should stay here again either. And I don't think you should stay at Corsica's. You got to keep moving, don't let them pin you down. They know you're here now.
So we're sleeping in the graveyard then?
No, I imagine that Ludvar could probably find you a place to...
He could find you a nice horse blanket.
Well, as I said, there's not actually horses there. He could find you another tarp. That's what we use around here is tarps.
Oh, is that what you call a motorcycle blanket?
Yeah, it's a motorcycle blanket. Phil, what's up? I like you. I mean, I like all of you, but mechanic to mechanic, I think we're talking the same language here,
I mean, yeah. Tell you what, these guys are like talking, whatever, schmoozing with this lady. I really want to see your workshop again. You mind taking me back and showing me a couple things?
Ah, sure. I'll take you right on back. Is there anything particular you want to see, or
No, just general
just
equipment, kind of talking shop. Somebody. He's kind of out of his element, so to have someone with his similar interests, just kind of be more comfortable over there while these guys do all the whatever it is they're doing.
Okay. Do any of you want to do any talking in the room? Do you have any questions for the resistance? Do you want to do some planning?
So what's the situation with armor? With Azlanti armor? And do we have to all wear that, or can we just drag some poor dead corpse through the hallway?
Jellic told you what he noticed. He noticed that all the Azlanti were able to go in and out. And he was trying to figure out what they were doing because they weren't pushing any keypad, and he was watching. And
so they have garage door openers. Got it.
They took their helmet off when they were trying to go in, and banged on it for a second, then put it back on, and then the door opened. It wouldn't open. When
Probably has a sensor or something in there.
And he was going to go mess with the pad. He was going to try to hack it. Bless his heart. But he tried to create a distraction at the storehouse. And so he rigged up a gun to fire. He did a long fuse with some little firecrackers, those were the gunshots that you heard. But the Azlanti are smarter than Jellic, and they caught him in the act.
Poor Jellic.
So Captain, if you don't mind, here's kind of my 2 cents about the armor situation. Obviously it's got, like Oren said, some kind of garage door opener on it. So if we just drag some there, that's kind of obvious. We're just dragging a person in armor who's dead. But then nobody but me can wear heavy armor, right?
I believe that is true.
For one, don't know if I could fit in it. For another, I'm not leaving this armor that I fucking made where it might get captured somewhere.
Well, I mean, so here is the question I pose to you. Do we have to wear all of the armor? If it was the helmet that caused the door to open, maybe we can just carry the helmet and then put it on when it's necessary?
Well, is it just the helmet? I got the feeling it might be more the breast area.
Well, it is an important area, but...
I'd like to propose a solution.
What you got?
I do have holographic image. This allows me to create a purely visual hologram. and it can't extend anything beyond for 10-foot cubes, pretty much, plus 1 10-foot cube per caster level. So,
but that's not going to let you put on armor, though, right?
No. It's a holographic image. It's a minor illusion, pretty much.
So you're saying make an image of Azlanti.
Exactly.
Okay, gotcha.
But what if it's just like a sensor in the armor?
Right, that's the only thing. It's just something to bring to the plate. You know.
I mean, I think we need to know more about how the armor works.
Let me ask you this: What is your plan to go to the garrison directly, or is Hobgar liberation still on the table as something you want to do?
Well, and we also have to consider, doesn't she want us to go talk to her other contact first?
Yeah.
Well, there's that.
I feel like PETA would want us to liberate the Hobgar.
So my
made fun of
thought
Steve
was,
Irwin, so fuck
Is there
off.
a space PETA?
I'm sure.
I'm sure there's multiple space Peters.
Yeah,
So-
the Xenoward's right.
I think the Hobgar thing, or this is Emily's opinion anyways, I thought that would really kind of only work if they weren't aware of our presence. Like, basically, we release them and they come running out.
Yeah,
Well, what do you know about Hobgars?
They climb,
They
they
really
electrocute.
they like electricity. They're drawn to electronic devices.
And guess what they have a lot of there? And the radar or radio or scanner or whatever jammer. You know,
You're right.
them being or releasing those could be very beneficial to us in the process of, like, basically do that and then go to the garrison immediately.
Okay. I'm down. I mean, I'm not against it. I just thought that would be an extra step if we didn't have to do it. You know what I mean?
Sure.
But we're not going to the other contact.
I want to go see the other contact for sure.
Yeah, no, for sure. But
And then
we were just
and then Corsica. Also, you need to go visit with her
Yeah.
to get the map that she promised you.
Okay.
Well, we're burning daylight. Let's
All
do
right.
something.
Let's do Corsica map, skirt around the jungle. Wait, where are the stables? Did she point that out? I'm sorry.
I mean, no, I think we need to march through the middle of town and dare these dudes, to do something.
What's your hit points at?
Worst case scenario, we have to fight a few.
All die.
No, I don't think they're gonna come out after us. I think we've sent a message. You know what I mean?
I think that's a bold strategy.
Britta says, I'll say that I've never seen them bunker up quite like they have.
Yeah, they don't want any of this.
Well, perhaps they are not entirely sure of our numbers, and if we parade ourselves down the middle of town is not the best
And
idea.
they see there's fucking 5 of us.
I very much admire your valor and gusto, but perhaps we still keep discretion about ourselves as much as possible anyways.
Orin just grumbles and just walks off.
No idea is a bad idea. Thank you for your input, Oren.
You got a boxer's mentality, mate, and I respect that.
Gorea says, I do think that the time is now, while they're distracted, at the very least. With the death of 2 of their senior cadets, I think it is time to make some decision. I do not think we should linger here very much longer. I myself am about to make my exit. It was a most wonderful pleasure meeting all of you. Feel free to come visit me anytime. We'll have some tea and maybe a chat. Until then, ta-ta.
I knew you were going to say ta-ta. I was like, wait.
It was a pleasure. We will see you soon. All right, so Corsica map, stables, sleep, and then Hobgar garrison.
depending on what we find at stables. But yeah,
You're right.
Would you say that
Sounds
has
like
been 10 minutes, DM?
I'll give you 10 minutes here. You guys can take a short rest. Remember, you gotta burn resolve to get stamina back.
I don't think that I'm gonna take that up.
Alright?
I am.
Just
I got
personally.
no stamina.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, I got one spell slot, or I would just heal you up, dude.
Oh, no, it's stamina.
Yeah, heal
I
HP.
can't. That's right. I can't heal stamina. Ugh.
I also am gonna. So maybe like me and Zeno like go off and chill for a minute, you know.
Yeah.
To both get our stamina back.
I would say 10 minutes to be exact.
Yeah.
Nice base number there.
Okay, so you guys get your short rest, and so the plan is to go to Corsica first, right?
Yes.
Alright, so you guys make your way through the jungle, the fog definitely cloaking you, as usual, and you make your way to Corsica's trailer, and, of course, you knock on the door, using the knock that was given to you. I've decided that it's in the rhythm of First Tube by Fish.
Aqua Boogie by P-Funk?
No.
I would prefer Aqua Boogie, I think.
Yeah, but like nothing is for Oren here, right? Like Oren's just always constantly disappointed.
Reality is often disappointing.
Yeah, right. So anyways, of course, opening the door is your favorite NPC, Weldy. Oh, hey guys. You're back.
Alright, let's get this over with.
Oh, Mike, like, why do you not like me so much, man? Like, I didn't do anything to you. I've been, like, super nice and chill to you, man. What's with the aggression, man?
You know what? And, like, he's, like, trying not to be irritated so hard. So, you know what? Look, I'm sorry. I've had a lot of stuff going on lately, and I don't want to put that on you. You know, so I do apologize.
Oh, that's okay, man. Look, we can just, like, make up, and, like, you can just, like, I'll play you some tasty jams. Like, come check it out, dude. Like, I got this sick, like...
Dear God. And Ziva just kind of pushes past him and goes to see Corsica.
Fine, but, like, I mean, they're not as bad as every... Fine.
Weldy, no, man.
Mom's in the back.
Weldy, tell you what. Talk to me about it later.
Are you coming to my party, dude?
Maybe. I'm gonna try. We got this thing we gotta do first, though. It just...
Well, that's what the party's gonna be for. Like, if you do it, I'm gonna celebrate.
Perfect.
Right.
Look, I'll do my
Just
best.
liberate this colony real quick.
It's called a liberation party.
BRB, my dude.
I'll do my best to get everybody else to come too. Just don't talk about it too much around.
Like, I mean, as much as Mike hates Weldy, he also loves parties. So, like, he's, like, conflicted, you know?
Mom's still in bed, but she's feeling better. She's been expecting you.
And we kind of make our way back there.
Okay. So you get back there, and what do you know, she says, she kind of looks up at you and says, do you have good news? Is my revenge complete?
It is. And Ziva pulls out, like, a piece of bloody kind of no, it's wrapped in like a piece of like their cloth from their armor or whatever. And she just kind of hands it over and she says, I'll trade you for a map.
She like takes it and like unfolds the fabric, and like, you know, if there was a camera shot here, it wouldn't quite show what was in it, but you get the idea, you know.
It shows the reaction.
Like,
see, I'm just getting the image of, and this is jokes, but I'm getting the image of Ramsay Bolton
Jesus
with the
Christ.
sausage.
Right. But you see,
where's the
not
lie
at all
there?
what I asked for.
no, never mind. I'm not gonna do that. So like,
no givesies backsies.
There's like a small smirk, and then it kind of like changes into this weird grimace because like doesn't change the facts of what happened, you know. But she looks at you and she throws the package in the trash. And then she says, Weldy, come out here. Yes, with your joint. And, he comes out like joint hanging from his mouth. What is it, Mom? You're finally going to smoke some weed? I'm telling you, it'll make you feel better. She's like, yes. And she takes it and she pulls a big drag off of it and then takes a piece of paper and lights it on fire and throws it in the trash can. where the package is and just kind of watches it with some silent catharsis as it burns in her little... And then she smokes the rest of Weldy's joint, and Weldy's just like, Mom! Well, I guess if anybody needed it, you did, Mom.
You might want to just kind of chill out for a little bit.
Look, man, I know my mom, dude.
Do you have any snacks in the house? What am I asking? Of course you do.
I got this. And, he goes and starts putting together some
a charcuterie
hippie snacks, you know.
A charcuterie board made of bugles.
Yeah, it's
just 3 kinds of bugles.
Bugles and s'mores Pop-Tarts and
Fuck, I'm hungry now.
Some gummy fruits, you know. I brought all the basic food groups, Mom.
She's so proud of you.
I'm just imagining Weldy as flabby and acne covered,
definitely
constantly.
Acne-covered. I didn't think of him as flabby. He's one of those he's a hippie because he's so nerdy. This is his only chance of being cool. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
He's so lanky and just you know,
got that drug rug on.
Yeah.
He's got a sci-fi drug rug.
Yeah.
That metabolism hasn't caught up with him yet, but it will.
Yeah, right. So Corsica's kind of a little bit lazily now. It's yes, the map, and she sketches out from her memory the basic layout. She's like, no, I didn't see all of it. I didn't see all of it. Here, this is like a kindergarten drawing. Here, and she shows it to you.
And it's just a really shitty house with a stick figure standing out front.
I mean, smiling. Very straight lines.
That map is not bad.
She's really so she has this knack for drawing perfect angles
and perfect circles,
straight line. Yeah,
that's impressive.
That is a 90-degree angle on all corners.
So what you see
Fantastic
here
angles.
is it's a layout of the garrison, and you can see that there's a command center right in the center
Right.
of the map, and then there's an entrance staging hall that goes into the mess. There's the barracks, the barracks. There's the brig. A rec room. She's like, I'm sure there's more there, but this is what I can remember. I'm getting sleepy.
What do space Nazis do to unwind in the rec room after their shift ends?
Know.
Yeah, that one. Yeah.
Don't ask her.
This has
what I'm
been,
saying, you know,
torture hobgoblins.
This is very helpful.
or
Corsica.
people, you know.
Yeah. Thank you for everything. I will leave you now to rest, and we'll finish our business.
And everybody take 25 more XP.
Oh,
wow.
Lit.
All right. So then you make your way. Is there anything else you want to do at Corsica's?
I steal a gummy snack from Weldy.
I mean, we could have had a whole pack.
We need
you
to
want
keep
one
rolling.
for the road? I got some kind bars. You want one?
I'm done.
We'll see ya.
I mean,
I wasn't ready.
I'll take a bugle.
A single.
yeah, man.
Can I?
Here.
Can I have 5 to put on me
He
clothes?
gives you the whole bag. He says, here, you can have them, Mike. Will you come to my party? I want a celebrity at my party, man.
I might do that.
We'll pop in for 10 minutes and gauge the party. If we don't like it, we'll
Pop
leave.
in for 10 minutes and a short rest.
Short rest. Yes.
While Mike is just slamming fucking liquor.
Yeah. Phil,
Got 10 minutes.
Phil looks at
He
Weldy.
doesn't realize that he's inviting a bottomless tank. You're gonna drink all of his alcohol, you know.
And still only be happy.
gonna
What's
be all
funny is that
bush-like.
you actually have the supplies for the party
Oh yeah, we do. Back on the
your
ship.
ship. Yeah. So anyways, you make your way out and you're walking down the path about right here, right?
Okay.
On your way to the stables, as they're called.
In the southeast corner of the camp.
Southeast corner of the landing.
Colony.
Yeah, the colony.
Yeah.
And as you can see, there's kind of a driveway that goes out of the back of the stables.
Right.
So this is clearly where the vehicles or the kind of trekking machines come out of. Everybody roll a perception.
Oh, I'm good at this one.
Fell's not so great. You got a 9.
Yo boy.
16.
17.
Okay. Well.
Oh, the nat 1 on the Xeno.
And on the mic.
Aaron,
Ouch.
you hear, like, kind of coming up in front of you,
Alright, so I like throw out like a
Tactical.
a hand
Tactical
signal,
hold.
tactical hand signal to stop, and I give them the tactical eyes in the direction of the sound that I heard.
Okay.
But I have no idea what it is.
Okay. I was going to say, are you moving us, or am I having like
Yeah.
a... Okay.
Yeah. So I'm putting you on this new map here. So you just kind of indicate that to them that there's sounds. Is there anything that you want to do right now?
I guess try to hit the corner here of the path. That looks like a hedgerow or something to the right.
Is there any cover or anything here?
Yeah.
Because as soon as Fell gets the signal from Oren, he's wanting to get behind something and not be in the middle of a road.
Same.
Right, exactly. I'm going to hit the corners. We're going to crouch.
There's not a whole lot of cover in this particular... Like, that hedgerow is like planters. So
How tall is it?
They're no taller than like 2 feet,
And I'm sorry, the noise, was it coming from like...
It's coming from this direction.
Okay.
From, which is actually south,
Northeast-ish?
but oriented on the map, it's the top
So
right.
further down the road from us.
Further down the road. So you're... Basically, you guys are channeled between 2 buildings. And there's this alley, or this road that's going in between 2 buildings, and you're kind of hemmed in on either side, and you hear these sounds coming from directly in front of you, but you can't quite see because of the fog.
I mean, we don't... Yeah.
Ziva's going to follow suit right behind and kind of like usher everybody to at least get up against the hedge so that they can't like flank us or something if some shitty shit happens and they come from behind.
So...
I mean, I like roll my eyes a little bit and yo because I'm so huge.
Well, maybe Mike, you get in
Fucking
front.
see me.
Mike's not sneaking
And I get
anywhere.
my pistol ready.
So I know that the grid's kind of wonky on this map, but can you guys do me a favor and not overlap your tokens? And, like, get in a square, Thank you.
Nerds in the back.
Maybe.
Nerds in the back.
All right, everybody roll initiative.
Of course.
Oh,
Of course we are.
Yes, of course. You knew this was coming.
guess it's that time again.
That doesn't make the blow any easier.
Oh, no.
18.
What is with these? Oh my gosh.
18.
Rolled a 1.
A 1.
For a 3.02.
Oh man.
All right. I'm making a new rule. We're not going to put the points on there unless there's a tie. That's just too ridiculous.
I don't know. It makes it sound spacey, though.
It makes this game sound a little...
It's a clean 48 out of 55.
Yeah, clean for you.
That makes things sound a lot more complicated than they should be.
So Oren looks like with the only real initiative here, I guess that's with that perception, you kind of get the feeling here. You got an 18, Mike's got a 10, Fell's got a 9, Zeno a 4, and Ziva a 3. I'm not really sure where the sounds, where they land in this, but you got the jump here.
But I can't see anything, so that doesn't really do me any good.
You know it's coming forward, and the only reason you can't see is because it's apparently at least 30 feet away. Because you can't
I'm trying to make another perception check. I mean, I'm just like squinting, looking through the mist, trying to spot anything that I can find. Because I don't like being taken unawares. I know something's there. I gotta find it.
If you want to do that, that'll be an action to like really focus.
I mean, yeah, sure.
Because I mean, you got one, you know.
I'm not gonna fire a shot into the nothingness, you know.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
All right, perception check. Another 17. Son of a gun, man.
It's not quite enough. So whatever it is, they move into view. And it is 2 security robots. And they look like this. They're like they're almost reminiscent of the drones
very much
that you fought in space. But, obviously smaller. And they're just these little robots in that classic green look, that the Azlanti like so much.
Yeah.
They got their brand on point.
They do. Seriously, that's a cool little battle drone.
And there's 2 of them. And they have like yellow lights kind of going on the top of their little eye that's in the front is a deep yellow. And they're coming at you. In the first one, we have 2 of them. So we have Robot 1 and Robot 2. The Robot 1 is going to, you see like a little thing detach from it. And then this grenade comes flying at Mike.
No.
Bitch.
Bat it back.
Yeah, can I catch it and throw it back?
No, thank you.
Reflex save.
Yeah.
Okay, so it hits you, right? 18 hits.
Yeah.
All right, so you are entangled
Oh no.
Oh, no.
for 6 rounds.
Oh my god.
What is
man.
that? So what is that?
That means that, but here's the good news: is that so DC 10 to
Escape.
break.
Yeah.
Yep. Now entangled. That means
Hold on. I have a live drop for this.
Oh god.
This one was tough. Ain't nobody never learned nothing from no damn tabletop role playing game.
What?
yeah, we'll have to work on that one.
Yeah. I just had to get the delivery.
These drops need a little polishing, I think.
Yeah.
Well, this is the first day.
So, entangled means that you move. I'm sorry. Entangled means that you move at half speed, cannot run or charge, take a -2 penalty to your AC, attack rolls, reflex saves, initiative checks, and dex-based skill and ability checks.
Wow.
So, I think you can click that on your sheet and it'll take care of all that for you. But yes, Mike is entangled, and then the other one is going to fire. Robot 2 is going to fire its integrated pulse caster pistol at Mike. Regular attack. 18. That's going to hit for 3 non-lethal damage, electric damage.
Got zapped.
Yeah, so these 2 robots just kind of emerge from the fog, and a grenade comes out and it explodes and just like stickies Mike. This little greenish substance explodes out of the grenade and attaches itself to Mike's boots. He can still move, but it's like slowing his movement as it kind of links him to the ground. And the other one follows through with the pistol shot. It just blasts him. Mike, you get to respond to this.
I mean, there's nothing you can do to like try to break out.
Yeah, so you can use your action to escape.
It wouldn't be a move action. Wouldn't be a move action in Starfinder.
Let's see here.
I feel like a lot of that kind of stuff is a move action.
Let's
But
look.
I could be way wrong because I don't actually know how to play this game.
Let's look at some move actions here. Okay, so it says for entangle, a creature hit by an entangled weapon becomes entangled until it escapes with an acrobatics check. The DC equals 10 plus the weapon's item level plus the attacker's dexterity modifier, or a strength check. So you can do acrobatics or strength. The strength would be DC 15 plus the weapon's item level. An entangled creature can attempt such a check as a move action.
Yeah, I do know how to play this game. I was just kidding.
Look at you, Zach. No,
Proud
So
of
as
you.
What section was that in?
that was under weapon properties.
Weapon properties, thank you.
And so I was wrong about the DC. The DC is going to be a little higher than that. So we're looking at
15 plus the item's weapon level.
Well, are you going to do?
It's gonna be 10 plus 1 plus whatever their dexterity modifier is.
Right. Or he can roll the strength.
Or 15 plus 1
plus the dex. So which are you doing, strength or?
I mean, I think I'm better suited to do strength.
Okay, it's just a harder roll, yeah.
Yeah, but I'm more likely to have a successful roll on that one.
Okay.
So just roll straight strength.
Yes.
You got a +2?
You get some -2.
It's actually got a -2.
Well, no, only dexterity.
I'm thinking of like inspiration.
Okay, that you are still entangled by this. Like it's like this weird polymer, you know. It's like a green polymer that wrapped around your boots and then sinked itself into the ground.
Can one of us like attempt to break him out?
Like aiding?
Yeah.
I don't think so. He still has a standard action.
I don't think he's got his rifle out.
I've got a pistol out, but
That's
it doesn't
right,
have
you
a
do.
range.
It's out of
30-foot
range? Oh, man. Yeah.
What?
Well, you can still fire, but it's just going to take a... I think you take like a -2 for every...
So -4 total.
Mm-hmm.
You got this. I
mean,
believe you.
I'll shoot at him. I appreciate that. I don't.
You can do it.
But yeah, I mean, I'll try to shoot at him.
Oh. No, that's a 3, y'all.
Yeah.
So that's a miss. Mike is just kind of he got rocked by these robots and can't get a grip together on this round. Fell.
Oh, Fell is going to move out from behind the group. Basically, he's going to cross the street to the other side and take a shot at, what is that, Robot 2? Or is that 1?
That's one, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm
That's
going
Richard.
Richard? Okay.
Richard.
So yeah, I'm going to shoot at Richard.
Okay. Shoot the dick.
8
That's
to the
a
attack.
miss.
So that's a
God.
miss.
Oh my gosh.
What is
y'all.
happening?
This is not good.
Can't aim in this fog.
So yeah, I don't know what's going through Fell's head, but he definitely shoots wide.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm going to say it's the fog.
The fog.
Yeah, blame it on external
Blame
circumstances.
it on the fog.
Yep.
Zeno.
Zeno is going to strafe out from behind the group and fire at Drone 1 with the azimuth laser rifle.
Richard.
So what's Robot 2's name then?
Archibald.
Rob.
Archibald.
All right.
went
So
deep there.
Zeno, what you doing here? Firing with the laser rifle. 12. Ugh, it's gonna miss, man.
God, man.
You guys are just caught
These-
off guard by these drones. Like you were just kind of riding high on your victory over the cadets, and they have sent out these drones to intercept you, and they are doing their job.
This is an RP sesh, not a combat sesh for us, apparently.
Well, that's unfortunate because you're in combat. Ziva, you can try talking to the robots. I'm sure they'll listen.
I don't think so.
Persuasion check.
Ziva is going to use an improvisation. Is going to use Get 'em on Richard and tell the guys, "Get it together, boys. We've got to take these things out now." And then she's going to shoot at Richard, with her pistol. And it's going to do a little something like this. This is how
And it
you
goes a little
do
something
it,
like
boys.
this. If you hit 20!
That's going to be a -2. though.
It's going to be a
You're out of range.
-2, but that is still enough to hit.
Yeah.
Why is it a -2?
Because she's out of her
30,
range.
Yeah.
30 feet.
No, it's 80
No, it's
feet.
80. I was going to say, yeah.
We have different pistols.
Right, laser pistols go fire. Yeah, so that's a hit for 2 fire damage on Dick.
And technically, shouldn't I? Never mind. Never mind.
Get him to hit, though, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, so
it technically would have been 20.
So it's actually a 20, though.
Actually 20. Are y'all inspired
19, but whatever.
by my badassery?
I feel inspired.
I am, but you can't tell.
Ziva, so this first round, y'all, Oren hears the sounds of the robots, the little mechanisms, but he can't see them, and all of a sudden they burst out and just shut Mike down, lock him down. Fel tries to get a shot, misses. Zeno misses, and then Ziva finally gets a shot on, but just for a little damage, and we're going back around to round 2. All right. Let's get in it, guys. You got to get in this fight, man. Do not let these robots fuck
All right,
you up.
look.
Here we go.
So Oren's gonna eye the tiger.
Okay.
He's just gonna shoulder his rifle, take aim, fire, cock the lever, fire again, full attack on Richard.
Okay.
And I do have a bonus.
1.
Richard the robot.
So whatever you roll, we're going to add a +1 to both those.
Okay.
Come on.
Come on, baby.
No.
Motherfucker.
Oh, garbage! What? All right.
What is
all right,
going
we'll
on?
see ya. I quit.
Change your
my
dice
God.
color now. A 6 ain't gonna get it.
That's a 6 and a 2 on the attacks, y'all. Well, I'm sorry, a 7 and a 3. Oh, man.
This is awful.
These things, this is bad.
It's gonna be okay. It's okay. It's okay.
All right. Archibald is going to scoot up here along with Richard.
Ooh, I'd rather you didn't.
And
Come to Papa.
let's see, let's make sure. Yeah, okay, so they're. Oh, man. So Archibald is going to fire his sticky bomb at Ziva.
No. Keep your sticky stuff away from me.
Okay, here we go. Coming at Ziva.
Block it.
Let's see. Critical fail.
Nice.
There we go.
It's about time.
It gets
There
stuck
we
in this
go.
dispenser, you know?
Ziva just catches it and just throws it in the bush. You know, just catches it right in midair and just throws it in the bush.
You have to pay
And-
extra if you want to put the sticky stuff on me.
Oh, wow. Whoa. And
Spicy.
Richard is going to fire on Mike with the pulse caster pistol.
Okay.
Ooh, 26 to hit.
Fuck.
Yeah.
That's going to be 5 electric non-lethal damage.
Okay.
All right, Mike.
It's fine. It's fine. I can move half speed in
Yes, that's correct.
this jungle webbing shit. Well, then I'm gonna walk right up to Archibald
Okay.
and punch him.
Okay. Doing a standard attack or... Oh, yeah.
I can't full attack.
Oh,
move.
my
Hey, what are these rolls? We're all rolling garbage.
Oh, God.
This whole session.
That is the worst roll with a battle book
That is terrible.
since we started.
This makes me sad.
Fell.
Come on,
Fel's
Phil.
getting frustrated with all this, and
We're just a bunch of stormtroopers
Oh, is
over
that
here.
so?
man.
Is that so? You're
I'm
frustrated?
frustrated. Fel's frustrated. Josh is frustrated too. And so switching to a grenade, like just grabbing a grenade off my belt and chucking it. Move action, the swappy.
That would be a move action.
Okay, so I'm going to draw a grenade, pull the pin, kiss it, and then chuck it about 20 feet in front of me, or like 25 feet in front of me, like straight forward. So it's up against the wall. It's got a 20-foot blast.
Okay.
So Mike should be safe from it.
Yeah, but grenades deviate.
Yep,
I miss.
and you have to have proficiency.
If it goes anywhere other than exactly where you want it to,
Right.
like, I'm kind of fucked.
Well, let's see what happens.
Ooh, this is risky.
We'll see if
Need
I
a
can
risky
lead.
drop.
So let's see. Attack.
This is,
My-
I mean,
my palms are
given our
sweating.
luck tonight, I think this is probably a bad idea.
15 13. And that's against kinetic, right?
Yep.
Because this is just a frag grenade.
Yep.
You hit. So I let both of them take
1 damage.
1 damage. So you get a nice shot, and I mean, it's just that they're metal, man, so they don't take too. It doesn't bother them too much as they each take 1 fire damage.
Jesus.
It's okay, buddy. They're only 35 credits.
Hey, correction on that, it's a 15-foot explosion. Still hits both of them and not Mike, though. So there's that.
Okay. There's that. Xeno. Your toughest enemies yet are 2 stupid little robots.
No.
And they're going to kill you, Xeno. They are going to kill you. What are you going to do about it?
All right, Xeno is going to attack with his azimuth rifle again.
Oh.
Okay.
Because right now, hold on. Full action.
Full attack.
You did a full attack. We missed on
good.
both.
God damn.
Good job.
I think we need to stop doing those.
Yeah, the full attacks is -4, y'all. Like, that's a big chunk, you know?
It is.
I know that those 2 attacks sound enticing, but
You're right.
either way, you missed twice.
That's it for me.
Not to mention burning through ammo.
Yep.
Yep.
All right, Ziva.
Right. Ziva's like real frustrated, and I mean, there's not really anything else she can do, so she pulls up her pistol again and takes a shot. Wait, I'm sorry. First, she's going to do a get 'em again.
Another get him.
Yeah,
Refresh the get him.
I'm gonna refresh
Okay.
on Richard.
Get that fucking robot.
Exactly. God damn it, boys! Get it together! They're just a bunch of robots! And hopefully she won't miss, because then she'll look like a total fool.
Yeah, you look like a total fool
Oh,
with a 7.
man.
See?
Our rolls.
Now you fucked me up
Son of a
too!
bitch.
This is
Okay,
just
guys.
awful tonight.
Let's take a breath before round 3. Okay? This is just supposed to be an XP dump. I don't know what's happening to you guys. I don't understand. Need you guys to get your head in the game and kill these
us!
As if we
Like,
have
fuck
any
off.
control over these dice rolls.
Yeah, get better at this game. Roll better.
Do better.
Roll better.
Do better at life.
Round
right?
3.
Hey,
Or-
I have a drop for this. My GM is a piece of shit.
Yeah, okay. I'll take it.
Okay.
I'm about to kill Mike. Like, I hope you guys liked Mike.
You can certainly try.
I am.
Okay. Orin is going to switch grips as a swift action, stick out his hand, and just growl as I summon up 3 shooting stars as a
Here
full
we
action.
go. That's-
Straight on Richard. Automatic hit. Watch it be minimum. Wait, I need to roll an extra.
It is minimum.
It is.
Man,
No, one
that's
of the
2
die.
though. I need
dice
to. I
was a
need to
minimum.
roll another d4
+1.
+1.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
11 total damage as
That's
those
on
3
Richard.
shooting stars just go flying out of my hand straight into Richard's stupid robotic face.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm just growling.
You see pieces of its hull just fly off as they connect. And I mean, you don't kill it, but you certainly almost do. For 11 total damage, as you just light this thing up, you know, with you channel your energy, your anger, as it just comes out. You guys see Orin and all his grumpiness manifest into his hands, and these stars just blast the dick out of Dick.
Yes. Good job, Oran. Keep it up.
And they're gonna focus fire Mike down.
That seems mean. Like,
I can't just keep doing that same drop over and over again.
So really save it for the moments when I'm really being a shithead.
yeah.
I mean, you were. You just are again.
So what's your AC with the -2 on a EAC?
I mean, not fucking good. EAC is blue, right?
Yes.
Or 13.
just hits with a 13 for 3 electric damage. Then the second one's going to fire on you. 23 hits for 4 electric damage.
Oh my god.
Okay. Still standing.
Still standing. Mike, you're up. Come on, man. I want to see you just punch one of these right out of the air.
Yeah, I mean, I'm about to full attack punch this guy in front of me. You know, it doesn't.
You're going to
cost
full
any...
attack with -6 to both rolls?
What? I'm getting -2 to my strength rolls too? You just said dex.
Attack rolls, yeah, you take a -2 penalty to attack rolls.
Oh, goddamn.
I mean, which makes sense, because net.
Because the net is impeding my fist. When it's on my feet, as you said. Okay, yeah, but I'm just going to punch the one time.
You got this. Critical.
Critical, goddamn.
About damn time.
Fine. Oh my god, we needed that so bad.
Oh, that
Did Mike
was
just
fun.
break this
18?
streak of awfulness? Did I
And I
just
hit
ruin
max
it?
damage? Is that max damage?
That's max damage. Dude, you obliterate this thing.
Yeah.
Yes!
And down goes Frazier!
Oh god. Oh
Wow.
my god. Thank
Tell
God.
me, what does that look like, Mike?
Oh, he out of sheer frustration, he already trudged through this, like, gross, webby shit to get to him. Already missed one time, and just, like, focuses, like, gets in his, like, stance, and just torques his waist as hard as he can for the meanest right hook in the history of the world.
And you guys see as he just, like, bends this thing with his fist. He bends the robot, and sparks go flying, and, like, the little light that represents the eye pops out with a spring, and cogs and gears and everything just falls into pieces at his feet. And how many rounds has that been? This is round 3. And you were for how many rounds?
Beginning of round 1, I mean.
Yeah, but how many rounds did it?
6.
Six rounds.
Okay. Nice job, Mike.
But he can still try to escape, though, right?
He still can, yeah.
This is move action.
Yep.
Great.
It's not going to do
13? No?
it.
Nope.
Fell. One of these goes down as you see Mike just exploded.
So Fel is going to invoke his exocortex and focus on the, really hone in on how this little drone is hovering and floating, and use his combat tracking ability as a move action, and then is going to attack with his laser rifle.
Got it, dude.
Come on. 7.
Oh,
And a 1, if it had hit, it would have been
God.
1 damage. Like, what is going on?
Really?
Ziva just looks over at you and says, I'm so disappointed in you.
Yeah, I'm disappointed in me too. Look, I'm trying my best here, okay? Stop busting my balls.
Why don't you get naked and see if that helps?
I sure as fucking try if you want me to.
Ziva, you're up. Or Zeno, I'm sorry. Zeno.
All right. And again, he's going to fire his azimuth laser rifle, but just once, standard action. I don't want to deal with that.
Okay.
The penalties.
Right.
19.
There we go. There we
Is
go.
2
hit.
damage.
And it's still alive.
Oh my god.
Barely alive. Ziva, can you finish this thing off?
She's sure gonna try. But just in case, she's gonna re-up, get him. Be like,
Re-up, get him.
God, just fucking die! And it's gonna shoot her pistol and miss.
No.
God.
And another 1 on the damage
With
if it would have
a
hit. Like,
fucking-
what is going on with Roll20?
I don't know. I feel like it's broke, and it's totally not at all
GM
my
hacks.
luck.
GM hacks. That's got to be what it is.
It is. He is hacking the game. Absolutely. That's the only explanation. That's the only possible
I thought
explanation.
you guys were just stopping these encounters way too easily.
We're saving
Okay,
up all
all
our
right.
good stuff for the
So
heavies.
I'm gonna
This thing
shoulder
is
my
like
rifle again.
sputtering around in the air, like smoke is coming out.
shoulder
of
my
it.
rifle, rack around, and fire on him. One shot with my rifle.
Do not miss your chance to go.
Yeah, this opportunity comes once in a lifetime. You better lose yourself. Come on, baby.
17.
17!
Technically an
That is a
18.
hit for 2 piercing damage, and you knock it out of the air.
Finally.
It is.
There we
Yeah,
go.
these things had like no health, and we just couldn't hit them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Get
that
fucked,
was
you stupid tin can!
Rough.
that was real rough.
But Fel is very interested in their workings and wants to go
Yeah.
check them out.
So
Definitely.
everybody take 160 XP.
Okay.
And these robots bust out of the fog, and I don't know what it was. The party could not get it together to get any hits on them. I guess they were just too used to training their weapons onto humans, because these robots just proved to be too nimble and too swift, and were dodging all their attempts. But finally, Mike turns the table with a massive cross.
Crit.
Yeah, just right across, blows one up, and it's enough to kind of steal the party to take the other one down. And
I mean, no, I did all the damage on this one. Well, I think Fel did some
I
grenade
did 1 damage.
You
Splash
did
damage.
one.
one
Yeah.
grenade damage.
Zivo got, I think.
I helped.
Yeah, we
Two.
both got
Oh,
2
okay.
damage.
Yeah, no doubt. Yeah.
And holy crap, y'all.
Yeah, that was rough.
I think that's where we're going to see you.
Oh,
Oh,
That's
my
sad.
How the
god.
phrase goes.
that's lame.
On those pissant little droids.
This was a
Yeah, like,
doozy.
I think you guys need a break.
Yeah.
Need
You guys
Jesus
about
or
to try to take
something.
comparison? We'll see you.
Say it. We'll see.